Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that has really been on my mind lately. You know how we are always told that if we want to change our lives, we need to think big, make huge moves, or do something drastic. Well, what if I told you that is not the whole story? What if real change comes from just tweaking the little things we do every day? I know it sounds too simple, but hear me out. Those tiny changes and the small habits we build up can completely transform lives over time. We often expect big results from one big action, but the truth is, it's the little consistent actions that stack up and lead to these massive shifts. Today, I'm gonna share some ideas from Atomic Habits by James Clear, my favorite book on behavior change that dives deep into how these small habits can really shape our lives. So let's break it down into 4 big takeaways from the book, and I promise it's gonna be eye-opening. First, let's talk about the power of 1% changes. You might be thinking, how can something as small as 1% even matter? Well, James Clear explains it perfectly. Imagine if you improve just by 1% every day. Over a year, you would end up 37 times better than when you started. But it works both ways. If you let yourself get 1% worse each day, things can go downhill pretty fast. James says that habits are like the compound interest of self-development. You don't always notice the effect right away, but over time they build up in a huge way. This really hit home for me because we live in a world that craves instant results. If you don't see change quickly, we tend to give up. But this idea reminds us that patience and consistency are key. Okay, on to the second takeaway, which is something I love: focusing on systems instead of goals. You have probably heard the saying, set goals, crush goals, and set new ones. But James flips that on its head. He argues that goals are actually overrated. Why? Well, think about it. Every athlete in Olympics wants a gold medal. But not everyone wins it, right? So it can't be just about goal. James says it's the systems that really matter. Sure, achieving a goal feels great in the moment, but if we don't fix the habit and the systems that got us there, we will slip back into old patterns. For example, I used to set goals like clean my room or get fit, but guess what? My room would get messy again, and I would lose motivation to work out after a few weeks. Now, instead of just setting goals, I have focused on the systems behind them, like keeping things organized daily or sticking to a consistent workout schedule. The third key point is about identity. This one is really powerful because it's all about how we see ourselves. Instead of focusing on the outcome, James says we should focus on who we want to become. Let's say you want to be healthier. Instead of thinking, I need to lose weight, you could tell yourself, I'm the type of person who makes healthy choices. See the difference? When our habits are tied to our identity, they stick better because we are not just chasing a result, we are changing who we are. Honestly, this was a game changer for me. I used to think I want to get fit, but now I tell myself, I am a healthy person and healthy people go to the gym and eat well. It's the small shift, but it makes a big difference in how you approach things. And finally, we come to the 4 laws of behavior change. This is where James breaks down exactly how to build good habits and break bad ones. It's really practical and I have already started applying them to my life. Here are 4 laws. First, make it obvious. You want to set up your environment so the good habits are right in front of you. For example, I used to forget to take my vitamins, so I put them next to something I already do every day, which is drinking water in the morning, and now I never miss them. Second, make it attractive. This is all about motivation. We are driven by rewards, so if you can make the habit enjoyable, you will be more likely to stick with it. For me, I listen to audiobooks when I go to the gym, which makes working out way more fun. Third, make it easy. The less effort it takes to start a habit, the better. Set yourself up for success by reducing friction. For example, I keep my Kindle right next to my bed. So whenever I'm ready to sleep, it's super easy to pick it up and read for 20 minutes. Fourth, make it satisfying. We are wired to love immediate rewards. So if you can tie a small reward to your habit, you will reinforce the behavior. After the gym, I treat myself to a delicious casein protein shake, which makes the gym experience more enjoyable. The key takeaway here is that small habits done consistently can have a massive impact on your life. They might seem tiny at first, but over time they compound and lead to big results. It's not about drastic changes, it's about making those tiny shifts that add up. So wrap it up. Atomic Habits really shows that it's the little things we do every day that create big change. Focus on systems, not just goals. Align your habits with who you want to become, and remember, habits are a lifestyle, not a finish line. Thank you for watching until now. If you have got any value from this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these tips in your life. Catch you in the next one.